poppin' Real 16 TV? It's cuz OP here back with another reaction. This time I'm reacting to how Quan Live started his YouTube channel and what made him want to start his YouTube channel. It was on No Jumper for the actual video, but it's also on his channel if you want to watch it. Screen recording starting in 3, 2, 1. Video playing now.
The streaming thing.
Video not playing now. Right now, I would like you to go ahead and hit the like button, your subscribe button, and your share button, please. It'll help me tremendously. I'm gonna go ahead and continue.
Like, even though you were studying all these vloggers and stuff, you didn't really see yourself being able to do that, but the stream, it felt more approachable.
It was because I always wanted to do YouTube, but I didn't necessarily know how to start. Like, I really didn't. I used to see these people, look after these people, but I didn't know how to start or what to do. I'm just a kid at the end of the day, watching all these other people doing what they do. I don't have a car. I can't just leave the crib and, you know what I'm saying, do what I want to do. So I was playing the game. I started streaming it, and really that's what it was.
If you want to vlog, you kind of like need a somewhat interesting life.
That's not really the case.
Okay.
You can make it interesting.
If you want to vlog, just keep it as authentic as possible. People want to see your life. They want to see what you're doing. You don't have to necessarily get up, go outside, and do something every day.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Like, I wanted to do YouTube when I was 18. I got videos from back then and all that. It's just like I got steered kind of off my path because it'd be like everybody around me, where I'm from, it was hard to like. We wasn't from an area where they was understanding like, all right, new stuff come out. There's ways to make money. We not really from an area like that. We from an area that's really kind of slow. Like, to a point, if you go fast for even, like, if you ever try to go fast or whatever, everybody gonna generally notice. Like, if you start leaving town, say you start going on vacation, it's one of the things where if you're a person that get to go on vacation a lot, they gonna think you got money because you're going on vacation, you don't even have to have no money. You could just be working a job. That's how slow, like, the money in our town is, basically. So, like, I got deterred off my path a little bit when it came to it. I didn't start doing YouTube till it was like 22. Yeah, so I've been doing YouTube like 4 years now. No bullshit, I keep trying.
I want to get to the point where I could sit in the crib.
But I got videos of me attempting when I'm like 18, but there was nobody be like, nigga, you need to go. Make sure to upload them anyway. It was kind of like whatever.
To the standard in terms of vlogging of like,
nobody understood.
If I'm gonna make a vlog today, I need to go out and do something interesting.
Except for my one friend did understand, but he was too scared to do it too.
But I mean, you are right that there's a lot of people want to see you live a pretty ordinary life. And one thing I was,
if anything, he understood more than me because he paid more attention to
overseas or something. A lot of times your views, you expect your views are going to go way up, and they don't. Because people actually are more interested in seeing you in your natural environment. That's not some crazy, fancy, different.
That is crazy, but that's 1,000% true.
Yeah.
You think the travel vlogs that hit way harder. The CPM is higher, but the views is...
But I think that's like...
They want to see you
when you're small, they want to see you do interesting stuff. I think... Like, once you start vlogging, I think if you're small, they want to see you, like, they want to see you, like, your life grow, all the different cool shit you start to do, I feel like. But when you big, it start being, like, it's nice to see that this motherfucker normal. Like, it's nice to see Adam just in his house watching TV. It's nice to see DDG with his wife and stuff now. It's like, that stuff is nice to see. It's seeing them being regular.
It's like, you ever have a TV show that you like watching, and when they're at home or they're in their office or they're like regular setting, you enjoy it more, and then when they do an episode where they leave and they go do something different, you're kind of like almost let down because you want the more familiar experience.
I don't watch TV.
I was thinking that as I said it, I'm like, he might be young enough that he kind of came up without having to go through watching a bunch of TV shows.
I was watching TV, like, I was on cartoon shit as a kid, but growing up, I really was away from the TV.
No, see, YouTube really, I watched YouTube, my homie said I watched YouTube my whole life. I just never got into, like, I wanted to watch fucking, watch Mojo, what's some other, I'd watch Breakfast Club and Double XL Freestyles and, I don't know, I'd watch the most random on YouTube, but I like movies and TV shows, like, to be honest, and I wouldn't say I would ever want to be no actor, but I would try this shit, but, like, I always, like, for some reason, it wasn't even that YouTube made money or nothing like that, it was just more like, before I knew they was making money, it was like, I knew I could talk, and I knew, like, I had, like, I don't know, I knew I had a way about talking to where motherfuckers would listen to me, so, like, then it was like, yeah, I kind of like doing it. And then at first it just became a thing where I was like, relieving stress because it was like nobody watching me. I probably was getting like 2-3 views. Like, and it's not like people be watching me now for real. Sometimes I get 200, sometimes I got a couple 2000s, but like, it's not like people really watching me for real now. It was just more like, I don't know, something about this is like, I don't know, something about this shit feel right. I don't know.
Right. Nah, I mean, I'm like that now. I got Netflix, Hulu, all this shit. I never even look at them. I just look at YouTube.
Bro, subscription just running monthly. I don't watch that.
Right. Sometimes I feel stupid. I'm like, there's all this that costs millions and millions of dollars to make that I have no curiosity about. Whereas YouTube videos that are made basically for free, just you want to watch it. It's more entertaining. Yeah, definitely.
It can be.
Okay, so you start to get the ball rolling with the streaming.
As I got older, though, I got into DDG. DDG probably the first consistent, and that was when he was just now moving to California. Right when he started moving to California, I was paying attention to
DDG. Got a
DDG.
strike, so I couldn't stream for like 60 days or something like that.
What was that for?
I was playing a song. I forgot what artist it was, but I was playing somebody's music, and they strike mine. Like, they strike it to the point where I couldn't stream for 60 days.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, I done built up this momentum, and I'm finna I can't just let this to waste. So from that point on, I started doing IRL content. This when I was in, I want to say, 11th grade. I had just became a junior in high school. I started doing IRL content. I had to withstand this momentum I built up and just capitalize off of it. I did a couple public interviews because that was hot back in the day. I wasn't necessarily trying to hop on waves because that's like something I ain't always been on. Like, I'm not the type of person. I want to build a wave. So from that point on, I did a clothing haul, and that ran. I think it got like 300,000 views, and I was like,
I respect that too, cause that was the original. Well, that's basically what the whole thing is with this reaction thing. Is I wanted to build my own wave, but then after a minute, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't got some DMs from some people that was popping, so it wasn't like I was thinking that them niggas was gonna put me on or nothing like that. But I was I started feeling like, shoot, if I could join, that'd be cool. But like, to be honest, I'm perfectly fine with my own shit working out. Like, that's why I be asking people to subscribe all the time, because it's like, realistically, I'd rather my own shit just work out naturally and stuff like that. But I do be feeling like, real shit, I could be an asset to somebody else's channel if they needed me to. I don't know. I guess this is a moment to go through my shit. I like this dude interview because this is shit I feel, but I just ain't make it as far as him. Like,
okay, close. And
I went from like one subscriber to what I got now, but
he was getting views.
Yeah,
doing it, and he was working.
So it was just the clothes
made
that you
merch,
were already buying,
sold it in town and all that.
Money like that.
It was more so like I was showing people you can put together nice clothes, like nice outfits without money. Like, I would go shopping in Goodwill, and it's that I done did growing up, so it's like it's easy to me. Like, I know I like clothes.
I know somebody just like that hit Goodwill.
I got a lot of hate for what I was wearing.
Rocky.
I also got a lot of support.
It's interesting because that definitely was a wave on YouTube for a while. It was like going to the Salvation Army or the Goodwill and like finding expensive. Like, I knew people in 2018, 2019 that seemed like they were blowing up off of.
See, I'm so bad at figuring out what the new wave is to be on time with that shit. That it's like that's what fucked me too. I really don't be knowing what to actually.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
You can get little cheap clothes from there. Come home, fix it up yourself.
What I mean by that too isn't like I don't be knowing the waves. It's just that I'd be too cool for the waves at first, and then that shit be rocking for a couple months. Like certain shit, like I like Mexican OT. I was on to him early, but then it was because it felt like nobody cared but me early on. That's how I always am. Then when everybody else started caring, I'd be moving on, and that'd be my problem. I need to get on to the shit that everybody cares about. Why they care about it. That's my one problem. I
talk about it so close, all that.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people, they feel like you have to.
Like I always was like, I got Android, fuck iPhone. Like I've always been kind of like against the grain.
What are the main tips that you would give to like a young person that's trying to present themselves well, but doesn't necessarily have a big budget?
I would say don't think
I stick to myself.
Having designers, having that. Oh, you don't need designers.
That's an easy way out.
You can literally like. Designer. Most of these designers ain't even all that. It's people with clothing brands out here that is way harder than design. So I say you don't need money to dress how you want to dress.
You really don't.
You could make a crazy outfit with $50, believe it or not.
You make a crazy outfit with less.
Something like the Goodwill, or
I mean, I guess my shirt costs like $30. My pants cost $20 right now, so $50.
Shopping at. Like growing up, I say when I got into high school, I had 3 pair of pants, and it was all from Burlington. And I always had hella shirts, like hella tees. I would just collect tees because I ain't really grow that much. I was always small. So I had my 3 pants, and I just...
In high school, I was lit with clothes because my cousin, we call him Pop. It's my cousin's husband. He work at the Nike outlet, so still to this day, he don't work there no more. But still to this day, we get like a 40% discount or whatever at Nike, right? And I won't say we because we be having situations, but I'm pretty sure if I make a call right now, like I need these shoes, here go the money, I can get the shoes, or I can get the outfit or whatever for like 40% off. But like, so I used to always be clean. But the funny part about high school is I used to make videos all throughout high school of me doing like random little shit, and people be watching them and be laughing. But I just did, like I said, my town was so like not in the know. And nobody was like, bro, put that shit on YouTube. Or I was doing all types of random pranks and all types of shit that should have got me in trouble. I probably been getting paid. And I'm not saying that I'm into YouTube for the money specifically, but what I am saying is like, I probably would have really been getting paid already. Because realistically, I do this shit for the fun of it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. When life be fucked up, I'll be like, damn, I wish I was getting some money from YouTube, like some money. Real shit. Let me get back
switch
to
the outfits. And
you said I just stared off. That's some real like. As much as I do this shit, I hope it pay off. You know what I'm saying? So I can do that. God did. So I can finally go. God did.
I was a person that just was more concerned with just making it or figuring out what I was going to do with my life, and wasn't really thinking about looking the part. Whereas with you, I see it as like, you're clearly using fashion and being able to take dope Instagram pictures, and that's just part of this overall brand that you're building for yourself. Were you always kind of thinking about it that way?
Not necessarily. Another thing with the whole Instagram, I just always like taking pictures. Like, that's just been a thing. Before I started taking pictures of myself,
I do that shit too.
I tried to get into photography. I had the first camera I ever got. It was like a Canon T6. I would just go outside and just take pictures, record. And from that point on, like growing up doing that, I was like, these pictures like kind of cool.
I ain't gonna lie. All the videos y'all didn't see me post, if y'all didn't watch them all, or if you haven't, I got a lot of videos.
I feel like
there's probably like
the iPhone camera.
Wow, those are iPhone photos.
Like 50 for each video. God didn't that many takes, and they didn't get posted.
They use their iPhone. They just
that's how much I was sitting there like, I need to make it better.
Really emphasizing the quality.
To not get very many views, I would really sit there like, I need to make this shit better.
Like a recent vlog I was watching, and you're all like going and buying a different lens and trying it out, and like you're renting it before you buy it, and like just a real attention to detail of like how your vlogs are gonna be presented.
I would say yeah, because like I said, I was watching Casey Neistat, and he always brought that quality.
Yeah.
Whereas you go watch DDG, he'll have an iPhone vlog here and a camera vlog here. I always wanted to just have that good quality. And you don't necessarily need good quality to do YouTube. I always say this, like, if y'all know who Smooth Geo is, he blew up off of doing public interviews on an iPhone. He was recording, editing, and posting all on an iPhone, and he got 1 million subscribers. You don't need a camera to blow up on YouTube.
Definitely.
People always ask me, oh, what camera should I get? What's the good starter camera? You got a camera right on your phone, use it. I don't know why people think like a camera is a need. It's not.
Yeah, like vlogging wise, I never really got past the phone. Like I always would just make phone vlogs, and it just felt like I went straight from the phone to like, oh, now I have a filmer who's following me around filming. Because I never really got super comfortable just like holding the big ass, what do they call the thing? The gorilla nuts or whatever that's called. You know what I'm talking about? Is that what it's called?
Gorilla Grip.
Gorilla Grip, the fucking big black ball thing that hangs off of the camera. Pause. I never really even like got super used to like carrying that around and everything, but
yeah, so I don't even got one of those. I got one of these. It came with the camera. I forgot what YouTuber. Oh, Your Average Consumer. So Your Average Consumer did a video where he was like, this the creator kit all in one, like $500. So it was like, oh man, I can have everything I need finally, and I don't gotta use my phone camera no more. Cause I started off with my first like 25 40 videos all phone camera. So like, yeah, I bought a camera and then I transitioned to my camera. And yeah, that's how it worked. And so now I use my camera all the time.
You started experiencing success.
But for some reason, I got mic and all that shit. I couldn't get none of the setup to work with my MacBook. Like for some reason, it just wasn't. So I never got the mic attached to where I'm sitting here really getting good audio.
So I built a support base with the clothes, where it was like, okay, I'm gonna continue doing clothes, but I'm finna go branch off and start a vlogging channel. So I made a vlogging channel while I was still doing the clothes, telling them like, go subscribe, you know what I'm saying? I say with YouTube, it's hard as hell to promote a YouTube channel.
For real?
Like, it's more so you gotta be natural. They fuck with you, they're going to subscribe. So, made a vlogging channel, kept doing clothes.
And the sad part is I think I'm likable, but I'm also easily hateable.
And I just been vlogging ever since. And I stopped
so that's like my main issue. I'm likable, but then a lot of niggas, I'm easy to hate too.
What made you want to sort of step back from the clothing side of things?
Because it was like, yeah, you gotta spend money to make money, but I'm at a point on YouTube where I'm not making hella money. So it's like I'm spending all the cheese I'm getting
for real
on these clothes to make these videos, which isn't bad, but it's just
spend all the money on equipment that I'm not even using.
And I prefer to vlog, so I'm going to start vlogging. Yeah, that's really what it was.
But during that time period when you're vlogging, like what is an average day in your life?
Hanging with the bros, I'm going to look at a car because I believe in manifestation. So if I could see it, I could touch it, I could have it. I go vlog at a car dealership looking at a car. Oh, I'm going to have this car soon. Woo-woo. That's a vlog. I bought a car at so-and-so age. The whole time I didn't buy the car. I'm just manifesting the car. But now it's to a point to where I'm actually, okay, I'm out here buying these cars. But back then, it was just like, I was doing shit young nowadays. You just having fun with the bros. And everything I was doing, I was recording.
Yeah, like when I watch it, it feels pretty smart to me.
And the thing that sucks about my shit is I gotta get out of my area. Because, like, when I don't even... For a while, everybody was with me, but all types of random shit happened where it was just like niggas was being haters and shit like that. But like, if say I post what I like if I do a reaction to a car video or whatever, and I post what I like, I feel like if anything, the people that's all around me, even though it's more about everybody else that just cares about my videos, the people that's all around me is gonna look at me like, oh, this the type of shit this motherfucker want. And then, like, it's like, this is shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just I just don't like the energy that comes with, like, people knowing what I like. I feel like when people know what you like, they try to, like, look at you funny for what you like. So, or try to, like, get it first or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. So, I don't really want to talk about the things I like no more. But I might give in and start doing reactions because there is some reactions to some cars that I was like, nigga, I never really even cared about cars, but I do know, like, if I got some money, that would probably be the first thing that I would do because my car fucked up at the moment. So, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, it's almost like you're doing a podcast throughout the day, but you're filming like chunks of you and your friends hanging out, or you're
matter of fact,
clothes
I might even just, they talk about a vlog, I might walk out there and just show y'all that motherfucker and be honest. I mean, it's been sitting there so long.
And then we would talk about it, or we just like have the conversation on the podcast. But
my backyard dirty and
just like living your life and just people getting to see you actually being a real person out there in the world, that I feel like that goes a long way with the younger fan base especially.
That's a fact. And it's crazy you say a real person was where I've been out and people are like, come up and look at me like, damn, like, you're a real person. I be like, what the? So that has happened to me multiple times, and I find that shit.
You find it interesting, but at the same time, nigga, it's like, what do you expect motherfuckers to think? Like, I always felt like I didn't ran into some real famous people, so running into some real famous people before, like, I remember when I was younger, I ran into T.O. when I went to California with my cousin Roman and then, right, or we were Terrell Owens. So it's like, that was the first time. And then, like, all types of random shit. Like, we barely missed Sleepy Hollow when we was walking out an awful lot of cough syrup in California. Like I said, I seen Joanna Angel and Small Hands on the plane one time we was going on the plane. Like, I always just ran into people and I always felt like they was regular motherfuckers that just somehow, I don't want to say got lucky, but they constructed their life correctly and stuff. They knew what they was after, and they took every opportunity to do exactly what they was trying to do. They just went ahead and took that. So I respect them on that Real shit. Because there's probably plenty of times, like I got videos of me in California trying to vlog and I never posted the vlog. Like, you know, shit like that. Like me doing spicy noodle challenges and me just being like, putting that bitch together would be too much work. Too much work. Like when I finally figured out reactions, nigga, it was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was like God sent me that shit. Like, nigga, this is how you do it? What the I'm over here touching shit like, nigga, this is how you do it? Oh, that's why you just see me do these all the time. Because it was like, nigga, this is what I was trying to do when it was popping. And I just couldn't, for the hell, like, that's what I said my first video was like me trying to react with my mom. But for the life of me, I couldn't figure out how the fuck I was going to get the video into the thing. And there was nobody around. That's what I'm saying. My town is so different. I was like for our little area, I was like the main YouTuber for a long time. Like, there's niggas that's way better than me now in the sense of what they do, streaming and different shit. But as far as like what I do specifically with the whole interviews at first, and then just these reactions, I'm like the only one that does that shit. So like, that doesn't do it on like a streaming platform, because my homie Marcus, he do it on a streaming platform and shit. But like, that just does it on this, I'm like the only one that does it. So like, it was a big deal for me when that shit, because at first I was just doing, I would say before the wave, I'm talking my ass off right here, but before the wave, I was doing the whole sad talk or whatever, the mental health talk and shit. Now motherfuckers try to make me out to be crazy now and be saying there's something wrong with my mental health because I was being aware of myself and admitting that shit out loud. And that's why I don't like admitting the shit out loud. I feel like me being a YouTuber around here, around the people around me, they started feeling like I thought I was better than them. But it wasn't really like that. It was more like I couldn't see why they wasn't capable of doing the things that they was trying to do too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm doing no better, because I'm not. I'm walking and shit. But as far as YouTube go, I'll bust my ass. So yeah, that's real shit. I know I have more to say to that, but it was like, yeah, I really been trying at this YouTube shit. But I started the little sad talk shit. I could really say that. You could go check my shit. I did the first Yellow Beezy and shit video. My first video was on Casanova. Like, you could really see me go through the stages of really trying to make this shit happen. You see me doing really well in life. You see me doing bad in life. You'll hear it all, for real, because this shit really go up and down with my life, for real. Like, shit, I won't say everything that for purposes of that's very much, I wouldn't say obvious, but I'll say this. Not everything you heard in the story time is true. But as far as everything else in videos, that shit is 100. Like, the shit I'm saying throughout the videos, how I'm feeling and shit like that, majority of the time, that shit is real. Like, yeah. So, go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, and share. Continue to fuck with me. I appreciate y'all watching if you watched it this far. Bye.